What's happening, everyone? Mark Bassler here, and welcome back to the final episode of World Wrestling Review. And yes, it is sad to say that this is indeed the last episode of World Wrestling Review, as it is, well, my last semester here at Dean College, because I am graduating with the class of 2022 in just a few short weeks. And although I am very sad that I won't be able to do these reviews in the studio anymore, I am very excited to see where the next chapter starts for me after graduating. But I don't want to end this amazing segment on much of a sad note. I promised all of you a big surprise, and it just so happens to be perfect for the last episode. So what better way to end a wrestling segment than to attend an actual wrestling show? That is right. You see, a few weeks ago, I attended my first ever AEW live performance in Boston. And I haven't had this much fun in a very long time because I got to see so many amazing AEW superstars that I've been watching for years. And I also got to go with four of my friends, and I also did the review of the show outside of the studio as well. And with actually a couple of my friends, they decided to do it with me. And trust me, the show did not disappoint at all. So, with that being said, roll it. What is going on, guys? Mark Bassler here, and welcome back to a very special episode of World Wrestling Review! Okay, and as you can see, I kept my promise to you guys. Are you okay? Can we redo that, please? No! What is going on, guys? Mark Bassler here, and welcome back to a very special episode of
World Wrestling Review!
And as you can see, I got my boy Peter, I got Jimmy,
I got a leg cramp.
and I got Anthony, and we're on our way to a very special. We have a very special episode for you guys. We are going. I'm actually going to my very first AEW live show, and I don't know if you guys have. You guys have been.
Never been.
I've never been
either.
All right, so it's all of our first times.
Woo!
All right, we're gonna give you guys a whole lot of previews of what's to come. So, Adam Cole, baby. So,
Excuse you.
all right, guys, let's get to it. Okay, everything's so blurry. I got Anna here,
so
special one. We are here.
Yeah,
Anthony, look where we are.
Woohoo! Look how close to the ring we are.
Yo, this is gonna be lit.
We're about to go live in a matter of seconds with an AEW Dynamite!
Dynamite, guys. That was epic. Really epic. We'll be back right for our reviews. And we are here. I'm here with my friend Jimmy, and it's been a couple days since the AEW show, but don't worry, we have it all fresh in mind. And so, Jimmy, what did you think of the AEW show we went to?
I thought it was really good. Going to my last wrestling event being WrestleMania. It was such a different kind of atmosphere from a WWE show. It's more kind of gritty. It's more real, and the wrestling's more better.
Way better.
Like the noble matches that I'll put out was Samoa Joe versus Max Caster, the FTR match with the Young Bucks, and then obviously the Hardy's tables match.
Yeah, let's talk about the Hardy's tables match. I thought it was such an incredible match because this is actually, that tables match was actually the first tables match I saw when going to a live wrestling show.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, what did you think of it?
I thought there were so many table breaks, which was like pretty funny because it makes a sound when it breaks. So when it comes to the table breaking, you just hear a table break and you're just like trying to find which table was broken because there's so many tables that were like labeled out.
Yeah, I know, right?
but-
I love the very ending when Jeff Hardy delivered a swanton bomb on top of the
That was
ladder
nuts.
into
That
the.
was
Oh my
unreal.
god!
He's just so old, but now he's just even more crazier, which is really really funny.
Yeah,
My favorite match obviously has to be the FTR Young Bucks match. I love FTR's theme song. I was dancing.
yeah. You can see right here he was pretty much dancing his game on and
I was
everything.
dancing on it to bop, and it's just good, like tag team wrestling. WWE doesn't really showcase a lot of tag team wrestling, so AEW really found its kind of like niche or
Yeah.
niche with tag team wrestling, and that's more showcased now within that company.
I mean the way that they're using, like they're creating more and more tag teams in AEW more than they are in WWE. Like in WWE, they just put random people like in tag teams. They're not even like good tag teams. But as you know, the Hardy Boys and FTR and the House of Black, like those are really good like tag teams in my opinion.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
AEW.
It's continuing to grow, and it's just going to be even more insane tag team wrestling, and that's something that I look forward to because I feel like, tag team wrestling is something that not a lot of people show. So that's
Yeah.
my thoughts on the show. So
No, yeah, I what really shocked me the most, just to finish up here, is that Samoa Joe made his official AEW Dynamite AEW Dynamite debuted. So that really shocked me. Like ever since he made his debut in Ring of Honor, and as we all know, for some of you who don't know, Tony Khan bought Ring of Honor. I think it was like a few weeks ago.
at least a few weeks.
Yeah, he bought Ring of Honor, which is pretty awesome. So as soon as we saw Samoa Joe entering Ring of Honor, we knew for a fact that he was going to come to AEW, and just so happens that he came to our show, which is exciting. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, man. I mean, like Samoa Joe, he's had such a bad luck in WWE. He wasn't really given that opportunity to shine. He's a very, well-established performer, very versatile performer. So when it came to just Joe being able to just come in right off the bat, qualify for that Owen Hart tournament, which is even more important. It brings more prestige to his name, and now that he's in AEW, he gets to have the dream matches with the likes of Darby Allin. He could do another match with CM Punk. That
would be so
that
great.
was, his trilogy with CM Punk in Ring of Honor, which, another highlight of his Ring of Honor career before his superstardom, really. But, that's... Samoa Joe's going to change the game in AEW, and I'm excited to see where he goes with it.
He really is. I can't wait to see what he does in the future.
Yeah, me too.
And I can't believe that we also got to see, just to finish up here, we also got to see Rampage the same night as well. Like Bryan Danielson, John Moxley, and he was going up against
Wheeler Yuta.
Wheeler Yuta, yeah, that's right. That match. Oh my God! I thought that was amazing. There was like violence, there was blood, there was literally everything.
So much blood. Much blood.
We were like concerned for him more than Moxley because he was just going right at it. But no, I think it was a really, really good show. I do wish though that we saw more of Chris Jericho, Darby Allin, CM Punk, which I was really depressed at not him showing up. But hey, man, I'm pretty sure one day down the road, if they come to Rhode Island or Massachusetts or even New York, we should definitely go again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure we'll see them down the road.
Yeah, we'll see them down the road. So.
I mean, they're. I mean, no offense to them, but I mean, like I know that CM Punk and Chris Jericho are like are pretty old men and are getting in their like 40s and 50s. But even Sting even showed up, and so he's still got it.
He still got it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so finally, to rate the AEW show that we went to, how would you rate it out of a 10?
I'd rate AEW Dynamite 10 out of 10, and then I would rate AEW Rampage. Since it was shorter, I'll go with a 8.5 to a 9.
8.5. Okay, no, I agree with that. For me, for Dynamite, I'm going to give it like a 9.5 out of a 10 because I just think there were, like I said before, there were some wrestlers who I really, really was hoping to see, but we weren't able to see it. But overall, it gave a much better performance than I've been to all of any other WWE events. And as for Rampage, I would say the same thing. Like, I would say like an 8 out of a 10 because I kind of wish there was just a little bit more to it on Rampage. I mean, I know it's a shorter show than, a bit of a shorter show than Dynamite is, but it delivers really well in my opinion.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jimmy, thank you so much
Hey,
for
no
coming
problem.
on.
How we doing?
Of course. And let's get back to the studio. And we are back. Now that we're back, sadly, we are all out of time. Now, before I sign off, I just want to say a few things. Ever since October 15th of 2020 until today, DNN has given me one of the greatest opportunities that I could ever have. Being able to have my own show and review something that I truly love, and that is professional wrestling. It is sad and it was very hard for me when I got to start the whole segment while at home when we were all in quarantine. But I never gave up. I kept on going, and we successfully made it back into the studio where we belong. And honestly, I couldn't be happier to end this show here in the studio. And for the past 3 years of being here in D News Network, I have literally had the time of my life. And I really want to say thank you to all of the subscribers, all of the followers, and the viewers. But most importantly, I want to thank the whole crew of DNN for helping me get to where I am today. And also, I just want to give a quick shout out to the one person who offered me to join D News Network in the first place. He's no longer in this club with us, sadly, but since he has graduated. But I want to thank Luke Smith for helping me get into DNN. Bro, I wouldn't have gotten into this amazing club if it wasn't for you, man. So I want to say thank you very much for allowing me to come into DNN and introducing me to all of these amazing people. Now, this may be my last episode of World Wrestling Review here at Dean, but who knows? Maybe I'll create an Instagram account or a YouTube channel about making more wrestling reviews down the road. I'll put in my Instagram username and YouTube channel down below so you guys can check it out for more updates. And I just want to say one last thing is that no matter what anybody tells you, if you really want to do something in like DNN, like host your own show and do something that you truly love, and people are saying no, you look up to them and you tell them that DNN believes in you. Now, until then, thank you all so much for watching me again. And until next time, I'm Mark Bassler, and this is World Wrestling Review, signing off.